And the countdown to Super Bowl 57 is on. T-minus 28 days now until kickoff. And while we might not know which teams will take to the field yet, we do know the host city has been steadily gearing up for the big game. Our Jay Struberg has the play-by-play on the Phoenix metro area's preparations.
Just the atmosphere, the buzz you hear, the fans.
The big game is big business and a big deal even if you aren't a sports fan.
We're on our way to being ready.
The NFL says cities can make hundreds of millions of dollars hosting the Super Bowl.
It broke pretty much every record we have.
The last time Arizona hosted the game was in 2015, the fourth of Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowl wins. And according to a university study, Phoenix saw more than $700 million in economic impact.
We expect to see 1 million visitors in downtown Phoenix for our Super Bowl events.
This year, the Phoenix area could see similar numbers, and local businesses are doing the best they can to prepare.
Well, we're getting a bunch of staff to come in. We're looking at getting the alleyway rented out so that way we can have much more spots for a lot more people to come through.
From restaurants and bars to game day gear to places to stay. And lots of people means lots of money.
I listed a home at $10,500 a night.
Yes, you heard that right. $10,500 per night to rent a house.
I thought that, well, it's Super Bowl, it's a one-time opportunity, and why not?
And that why not mentality is really paying off. The owner says a family rented the home for 4 nights for a total of $40,000.
And how often do you get Super Bowl literally in your backyard? I mean...
But if renting a house isn't your cup of tea, you could try getting a hotel room. But even that will cost you a pretty penny.
These events draw increased demand to our destination.
And you can't forget about how fans will be getting to the big game. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport is preparing for the influx of travelers.
Back in 2015, there were 175,000 passengers going out of this airport on one day. This year, we're expecting more.
American Airlines adding nearly 100 extra flights to Phoenix for that busy February weekend.
Everyone is bringing in as much hands as possible.
For Scripps News, I'm Jay Struberg.
The Arizona Super Bowl Host Committee has also selected local minority women, LGBTQ, and veteran-owned businesses to partner with the NFL as vendors. Let's bring in now Brad Sussmat. He's the founder and CEO of Sports 360 AZ. Brad, thanks for joining us. You know, you've covered sports in Phoenix for over 30 years now. How prepared do you think this city is for what's sure to be a very busy weekend?
Julie, it's not just the weekend. It's even the week leading up to the game itself. We have the Waste Management Golf Tournament out here, the PGA Tour stop that will have 800,000 fans that will be starting on that Monday, 6 days before the Super Bowl even itself. You have all the Super Bowl parties that will be taking place. Spring training with 13 teams across the Cactus League will start workouts later that week. It's like a tsunami of sports that's coming here, Julie. We're the busiest sports market in America that nobody really talks about. And so while the Super Bowl is the headliner, you look at all these other events that are going on, and it is the staffing crunch. It is the, well, what if? It is Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City against the Cinderella story, Brock Purdy, the quarterback for San Francisco, who went to high school right here in metropolitan Phoenix. That brings on a whole local side of the story, too. If Purdy is playing in the game, the $10,500 a night story there of renting out houses, if there's a local player involved, we could see just an influx that we've never witnessed before here in Phoenix.
Yeah, well, with that influx, there is some good and some bad, right? So what is the vibe like? Are people excited to be hosting the Super Bowl again, or are some of them looking at this like a big hassle?
I think it's a good question, but I think that the obvious side of it is, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be amazing. But are there too many events? I've heard of some events already that were a month out or 28 days out, and they're not close to being sold out as of yet. There's so much that is going to be happening, and we've done big events here in Arizona. Next year, we'll have the Final Four here. We do big events, and we do them well. But is there so much going on where the influx of people, they're not even going to make it into the stadium? Are some events just going to go by the wayside and maybe not be as well attended? That remains to be seen. I think it's a fair question to ask, but we know the game itself will be a monster. We know that the parties will be great at night. We know the golf tournament will have 800,000 fans. I sound kind of cavalier about it, But some of the ancillary events, they may not be as well attended because there's just simply too much going on, which is great for people like you and myself to attend and cover and all that. But for the fans, where do you go? How many places can you go?
How do you get around, right? Brad Chestnut, yes, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Good luck.